Hey there, I'm Chef Leander. This is Small Kitchen, Big Taste. Today we're making a mac and cheese recipe, completely vegan, delicious, and it's got a cheese sauce that you won't believe. Let's talk about the pasta. This is a garbanzo bean pasta. I got the shell shape because I think shells are what mac and cheese need to be made out of. I started with 8 cups of water, and the reason I use that much water is because when you put the pasta in, you don't want the water to stop boiling. For this recipe, we want the pasta to boil for 4 minutes. It needs to have a little bit of chew because the last bit of cooking is going to be done in the casserole in the oven. By the way, if you like this new wave, the new wave is on our website. You can check the link in the description, and you can also, while you're there, like, share, and subscribe. And then you'll get all the delicious food and all the great recipes. And when you buy through Amazon, through our website, then you help us keep doing what we're doing. We are all about plant-forward eating and about bringing healthy food to the table for everyone. All right. I think we're close to done there. Yep, we are 2, 1, and we are done. I'm going to swap the pan so that'll start to warm. Pour the water off here. To build this mac and cheese, we first need to make a roux. Oil and a starch that we bring together into kind of a putty. And then that putty gets a liquid added to it, and it turns into a sauce. It's the classic bechamel sauce from the French cooking tradition. And so we're going to start with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now, how do you know if you have 1 tablespoon there? Well, I figured if we can brush our teeth while singing the ABC song, I can do "Fly Me to the Moon," and that's 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. Then we're going to put in some garlic and some butter, and the garlic will take care of itself. We just want it to be a little bit roasted so we get the flavor out of it. Now here comes the magic of the roux. Okay, so there is the butter becoming the roux. And as we're doing that roux, you see the butter is picking up the tapioca flour. Now when we add the milk, that we're going to add just a little bit of milk, about 1/4 cup, maybe a little bit more, and this is going to seize up now. And you see that, and you can see some of this kind of stringy stuff happening. That's why I like doing this with tapioca flour. Now we're going to build this sauce out. We're going to add more milk. We're going to stir it. I'm actually going to change to a whisk. And with the whisk, we can get that nice and lump-free. So just keep whisking that. And we'll keep adding milk. And that's looking really good. So while we're letting that cook and thicken, we're going to add our flavorings. This is miso paste and garlic better than bouillon. We've got some pepper and salt, and then we've got some fresh ground nutmeg. The fresh ground nutmeg is wonderful and real easy to grind your own with a microplaner. And then you can put it right in the dish. It's very traditional with white sauce to have nutmeg in it. You can see that it's starting to thicken a bit, and that really is all there is to mac and cheese. We're going to add a couple more things to the sauce now that it's started to thicken up a little more. That is vegetable stock. We've got some nutritional yeast, and we need a little more cheese for it. So that is vegan cream cheese. So I'm just going to stir this and let it melt. So now we're going to put this together, and it goes together really quickly. We've got pasta. We're going to add the bechamel. And once the bechamel is there, then we can add some vegan Parmesan cheese. That'll go right over the top. Just a couple tablespoons. So there we are. We have the end of the pasta and the bechamel. Now we're going to finish that off with some Parmesan cheese. And then to add a little more texture and flavor, I have some Diet cheddar cheese to go on top. And we'll put a nice layer of that, spread that out. And then on top of this, if you're not opposed to gluten, a nice breadcrumb topping is a great idea. And that's it. Now we're going to put it in a 375-degree oven, and dinner will be ready. I told you that wouldn't be too hard. And now you're smelling it in the kitchen, and it's really, everybody's hungry. So let's get it out, get it on the plate, and let's serve dinner. Yum. And there it is. And so there's your mac and cheese. I did let it sit a little while once it got out of the oven. Of course, the challenge is keeping people away from it for 20 minutes. And there we have it. 2 servings of mac and cheese. I'm Chef Leander. To your health.